Let's do a quick review of quoting and citing, and we're going to start with this piece here that you can quote and cite anything, and that quoting or citing is just using someone else's words and giving them credit. What this means is that if I am looking at, let's say, this article about how TikTok is rewriting the world, I can really pull any sentence that I want from this article. I don't have to look for it to have these quotation marks. I am in charge of those quotation marks. Hold up. This article, feeling a little attacked here, but they're probably not wrong. So let's take a look at this paper that I'm writing. My main idea is that TikTok is a unique app that quickly hooks its clients. So what I'm looking for is some sort of evidence from this author from the New York Times, who is an expert in their field, that I can borrow, that I can use that supports this idea that TikTok is a unique app that hooks its clients. And I've done a little pre-reading here. So I know that I could probably use this quote here. Now, it doesn't have quotation marks, but these are the words of somebody else. So it is a quote as soon as I use it and put it in my paper. So I'm going to highlight the piece that I want. I would like, it's been a while since a new social app has got big enough quickly enough to make non-users feel they're missing out from an experience. So I think that is evidence that connects this idea that it's unique. I will put it in my paper, a little copy paste. Now, it doesn't have the quotation marks yet, but because it is someone else's words, I need to put those quotation marks on there. And then I want to make sure that I keep my font consistent. So I'm going to make everything the same. It wasn't a quote before, it is now because it is someone else's words that I'm using. Now, if I go back to my slideshow, I know that when I quote somebody, I have to cite it by sharing who said it. And a proper citation includes this introduction, the citation itself, which is the part I just copy and pasted, and this explanation. So that's the part I'm going to do next. Right before I put in my quote, I'm going to give my introduction. So I might say something like, according to, oh, and who was the author of that article? There it is. John Herman. According to John Herman of the New York Times, and I put in my citation. After that, I give an explanation. I have to explain why I've chosen this quote or what this quote means so that my reader can make more sense of it. So if I want to explain this, I might say something like, this shows that talk, I don't know, it's a new social app, got big enough quickly enough, make non-users feel like they're missing out from, preys upon the idea of FOMO, or the fear of out. I could go on to further explain this, and oftentimes this explanation part might be 2 or 3 sentences, and that's okay. The explanation is a big part of your citation. So again, I've got my main idea, it's the first sentence. I've got my introduction, my citation, the quote itself, and my explanation. If I go back to my slideshow, I've chosen something from an article to quote. I cited it by including an introduction, the who said it, the words I borrowed from somebody else, and what those words mean. Hopefully that is helpful for you.